Imagine a world where your memories don't match reality, where you could swear something happened, only to find out it never did. This is the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon that has puzzled millions and sparked debates about the nature of memory, reality, and even the universe itself. The term Mandela Effect was coined by Fiona Broome, a paranormal researcher, in 2009. She described how she vividly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, complete with news coverage and public mourning. But in reality, Mandela was released in 1990, became South Africa's president, and passed away in 2013. Broome wasn't alone. Thousands of people shared the same false memory. How could so many people remember something that never happened? This strange phenomenon didn't stop with Mandela. Soon, more examples emerged, each more baffling than the last. Take the classic children's book series, The Berenstain Bears. Many people insist it was always spelled Berenstein, with an E. But no, it's always been Berenstain. Or consider the logo of the clothing brand Fruit of the Loom. Countless people remember a cornucopia in the logo, but it turns out there never was one. And then there's Star Wars. Fans around the world swear Darth Vader said, "Luke, I am your father." But the actual line is, "No, I am your father." These shared false memories aren't just random mistakes. They're consistent, detailed, and often deeply emotional. People don't just think they remember these things. They know they do. And when they discover the truth, it feels like reality itself has shifted. The internet has played a huge role in spreading awareness of the Mandela Effect. Online forums and social media platforms have become gathering places for people to share their experiences and compare memories. What starts as a single post about a misremembered movie quote can quickly snowball into a global discussion, with thousands of people chiming in to say, "I remember that too." But why does this happen? Why do so many people share the same false memories? Some believe it's evidence of parallel universes, that our memories are bleeding over from alternate realities where these events did happen. Others point to the fallibility of human memory, explaining how our brains can distort, confuse, or even create false recollections. The Mandela Effect challenges our understanding of reality. It forces us to question not just what we remember, but how we remember it. Are our memories reliable? Can we trust our own minds? And if not, what does that say about the nature of truth itself? As we dive deeper into the Mandela Effect, we'll explore these questions and more. From famous examples to scientific explanations, this phenomenon offers a fascinating glimpse into the mysteries of the human mind and the strange ways it can deceive us. The Mandela Effect is more than just a collection of strange coincidences. It's a window into how our brains work, how we remember, and how we perceive reality. But what causes these shared false memories? Why do so many people remember things that never happened? The answers lie at the intersection of psychology, neuroscience, and even a touch of the speculative. One of the most widely accepted explanations is the fallibility of human memory. Our brains are not perfect recording devices. They're more like storytellers, constantly editing and reshaping our experiences. When we recall a memory, we're not playing back a video. We're reconstructing it from fragments, filling in gaps with assumptions, biases, and even external influences. This process, known as confabulation, can lead to false memories that feel just as real as true ones. For example, take the famous Berenstain Bears case. Many people remember the name as Berenstein because Stein is a more common ending for surnames, especially in Jewish and European contexts. our brains, seeking familiarity, may unconsciously correct the unusual stain to something more expected. Similarly, the cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo might be a case of source confusion, where our brains mix up similar images, like Thanksgiving decorations or other logos featuring cornucopias. But what about shared false memories? How do so many people end up remembering the same incorrect details? This is where social influence comes into play. When we hear others describe a memory, especially in vivid detail, it can plant a seed in our own minds. Over time, this seed grows, reinforced by repetition and collective agreement. The internet amplifies this effect, creating echo chambers where false memories can spread like wildfire. Then there are the more speculative theories. Some believe the Mandela Effect is evidence of parallel universes or alternate realities. According to this idea, our memories might be bleeding over from other timelines where events did happen differently. For instance, in one universe, Darth Vader really did say, "Luke, I am your father," and in another, Nelson Mandela died in prison. While this theory is fascinating, it lacks scientific evidence and is often dismissed as pseudoscience. Another intriguing explanation involves quantum mechanics and the nature of reality itself. Some theorists suggest that the Mandela Effect could be a glitch in the simulation of our universe, a sign that we're living in a computer-generated reality. While this idea is popular in science fiction, it remains firmly in the realm of speculation. Despite the allure of these theories, most scientists and psychologists lean toward more grounded explanations. The Mandela Effect, they argue, is a testament to the power of suggestion, the malleability of memory, and the human tendency to seek patterns and meaning in chaos. As we explored these explanations, one thing becomes clear. The Mandela Effect is not just about false memories. It's about how we construct our understanding of the world. It challenges us to question what we know, how we know it, and whether we can ever truly trust our own minds. The Mandela Effect isn't just a theoretical curiosity. It's a phenomenon backed by countless examples that have left people questioning their own memories. From logos to movie quotes, these cases are as fascinating as they are baffling. Let's explore some of the most famous and mind-bending examples. One of the most iconic cases is the Berenstain Bears. For decades, people have insisted the beloved children's book series was spelled Berenstain, with an E. But in reality, it's always been Berenstain. This discrepancy has sparked endless debates, with some even claiming to have old books or VHS tapes with the E spelling. Yet, no such evidence has ever been found. Then there's the Fruit of the Loom logo. Many people vividly remember a cornucopia, a horn-shaped basket filled with fruits, in the logo. But if you look at the logo today, there's no cornucopia. How could so many people remember something that never existed? Some theories suggest the cornucopia might have been confused with Thanksgiving imagery or other logos, but the sheer number of people who recall it is staggering. Movie quotes are another common source of Mandela effects. Take Star Wars, for example. Fans around the world swear Darth Vader said, "Luke, I am your father." But the actual line is, "No, I am your father." This misquote has become so widespread that it's often used in parodies and pop culture references, further cementing the false memory. Another famous example is the Sinbad Genie movie. Many people remember a 1990s comedy called Shazam, starring Sinbad as a genie, but no such movie exists. What's even stranger is that people can describe the plot, the costumes, and even specific scenes. Some theories suggest this memory might be a mix-up with the 1996 movie Kazam, starring Shaquille O'Neal as a genie. But the level of detail in these false memories is astonishing. Geography also has its share of Mandela effects. For instance, many people remember South America being further east than it actually is, or New Zealand being northeast of Australia instead of southeast. These discrepancies are often attributed to the distortions of world maps, but the consistency of these false memories is striking. Even historical events aren't immune. Some people vividly remember C-3PO being entirely gold in Star Wars, but in reality, he has a silver leg. Others recall the Monopoly Man wearing a monocle, but he never did. These small but significant details have left people questioning their own perceptions of reality. What makes these cases so intriguing is the sheer number of people who share the same false memories. It's not just one or two people. It's thousands, even millions. This collective aspect is what sets the Mandela Effect apart from ordinary memory errors. As we explore these examples, we're left with more questions than answers. Why do these specific memories become so widespread? What makes them stick in our minds, even when faced with undeniable evidence to the contrary? And what does this say about the nature of memory and reality itself? The Mandela Effect is more than just a collection of strange memory quirks. It's a cultural phenomenon that has sparked debates, inspired creativity, and even influenced how we think about reality. From conspiracy theories to scientific research, the ripple effects of this phenomenon are far-reaching and profound. One of the most significant impacts of the Mandela Effect is its role in popular culture. It has inspired movies, TV shows, and books that explore the idea of alternate realities, false memories, and the nature of truth. For example, the 2018 film The Mandela Effect delves into the idea of parallel universes, while TV shows like Stranger Things and Black Mirror have touched on similar themes. These stories tap into our fascination with the unknown and challenge us to question what we think we know. The Mandela Effect has also fueled conspiracy theories. For some, it's evidence of a hidden force manipulating reality, whether it's government experiments, secret technology, or even extraterrestrial interference. These theories, while lacking scientific evidence, reflect a deeper human desire to make sense of the inexplicable. They also highlight the power of collective belief and the ways in which shared experiences can shape our understanding of the world. On a more personal level, the Mandela Effect has made many people question their own memories and perceptions. It's a reminder that our brains are not infallible. They can be tricked, influenced, and even rewired. This realization can be unsettling, but it's also empowering. By understanding how our memories work, we can become more critical thinkers and better equipped to navigate a world filled with misinformation. The Mandela Effect has also sparked scientific interest. Researchers in psychology and neuroscience have used it as a case study to explore how memory works, why it fails, and how false memories can spread. Studies have shown that our memories are highly susceptible to suggestion, especially when reinforced by social influence. This research has practical applications, from improving eyewitness testimony to understanding how misinformation spreads online. But perhaps the most profound impact of the Mandela Effect is the way it challenges our understanding of reality itself. In a world where technology can create deepfakes, alter images, and manipulate information, the line between truth and fiction is becoming increasingly blurred. The Mandela Effect serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us to question what we see, hear, and remember. As we look to the future, the Mandela Effect raises important questions about the nature of truth and the reliability of our memories. Will advances in technology make it harder to distinguish between real and false memories? How will our understanding of memory evolve as we learn more about the brain? And what does the Mandela Effect tell us about the human need to find meaning in the unknown? The Mandela Effect is more than just a curiosity. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest questions about existence, reality, and the nature of truth. As we continue to explore this phenomenon, we're reminded that the world is far more mysterious and complex than we often realize. And perhaps that's the most fascinating thing of all.